Just arrived at La Petite Ferme where we're spending the night tonight, and we've got such a beautiful room in this ginormous balcony slash terrace area, which I will show you. This huge fireplace behind me and the most beautiful view looking out over the valley, even a little swimming pool. Look at this. I'll show you inside the room as well, which is absolutely ginormous. Big double bed, or king size. Huge wardrobe where Charlie's faffing about with the safe. Mini bar in here. And then we've got a lovely bathroom. This big counter area with 2 sinks, huge shower, and then a gorgeous bath area as well. What have you gone for, darling?
Kudu fillet.
Looks good. And I've got 14 hours slow roasted lamb. Feeling pretty full from lunch, but we've come into the town of Franschhoek now. Charlie's just buying some wine to take home with us. I'm just really having a look around all the local shops. Got lots of nice handmade bits and bobs sold everywhere. What did you get, darling?
Nice bottle of pinotage and turtles.
Evening. It's a few hours later now, and Charlie and I have spent the past couple of hours just relaxing. We were quite tired for some reason, so we were just watching some Parks and Recreation in the room. Sadly, it started to cloud over a little bit, so I think we've had our luck when it comes to blue skies. I think the forecast is looking a little bit grim for the rest of this day. But we've had our relaxation and just got changed, done my makeup again, and we're heading out for dinner now. So we're going to this place called Foliage, which loads of people have recommended to us, and apparently it's quite experimental, so I'm looking forward to that. Might go and find somewhere on Franschhoek, I would say High Street, but it's just a few shops, the main Franschhoek Road, for a couple of drinks beforehand. Quick outfit of the evening. It's probably the best way to show you my top is here. So I bought this top kind of especially for the Winelands part of our trip. It's from French Connection, but I couldn't find it on the website, so I'm afraid I can't link it. But you'll probably be able to find it in the stores. But it's got really cute kind of frilly sleeves. Just really like all the details on it. It's quite prairie girlish. And then flip the camera around. I'm just wearing the jeans that I was wearing earlier. These are from American Eagle. They're really nice and elasticated, so a nice fit. And then my UGG wedges. So we are heading out now, and I will see you later.
Yeah, great. Let's go for a selfie, Catherine. Yeah, thank you. Thanks very much.
Charlie's been a vlogger.
I'd love to do that. We need quite a high ceiling there. Cool. I like this side.
Chance.
That must take quite some time.
Hotel room now after what was probably our best meal in South Africa so far. Would you agree, darling?
It was immense.
It was a very, very good meal. Quite experimental, but South African experimental, not like,
Too wanky.
yeah, not wanky experimental, Charlie said. So yeah, we both had 3 lovely courses. Charlie actually noticed that one of the chefs, they were all working so hard, one of the chefs actually had a platypus, like, you know, those straws that have the water coming out of your backpack. So just working so hard non-stop, but really showed. The food was absolutely delicious. And not gonna lie, I'm in a bit of a food coma now, feeling very full. So I think we're gonna watch another episode of Parks and Recreation. Reasonably early night. I think it's gonna be raining in the morning, so I'm probably gonna do some emails and stuff while Charlie has the lion. And then we're going to Wine Estate for some wine tasting, so that should be good fun. So I shall see you in the morning. Good morning, so it's our first and only day in the Winelands. Today we woke up this morning to the sound of torrential rain. It was absolutely pouring when we woke up this morning. So we spent last night in our room at La Petite Ferme, which, as I said yesterday, is in the heart of the Winelands region in Franschhoek in South Africa. We had a really super meal last night at Foliage, which I showed you and talked about last night. So that was really nice, and then had a lovely breakfast this morning at the hotel. It's actually starting to brighten a little bit now, but the forecast says rain all day, but it doesn't bother us too much. We're traveling now, I think it's about a half-hour drive to Stellenbosch, and there we are going to the Graf estate, where we're going to do some wine tasting. We've got lunch, and yeah, it is starting to brighten up, so hopefully it should be quite a nice drive. We're going to have a little look around Stellenbosch town, so should be quite a fun morning.
Oh yeah?
He ended up making both up.
Really?
Just for himself. But now he's going sort of into a...
It's difficult. It'd be nice to you don't like white chocolate, though, do you, really?
It's not even windy in here. Why is it moving so much?
It's too much shade. Just moving the camera box off.
Since I picked up the vlogging camera, but I'll fill you in on what we've been doing today. So we left La Petite Ferme in Franschhoek this morning, and then we drove about half an hour to Stellenbosch, which is kind of like the main Winelands town. Really beautiful town. We had a look in a few of the shops there, bought some amazing biltong for this place called Biltong and Brew, which apparently is going to be opening in London, so keep a lookout for that. And then we went to the Graf estate, and Graf was an estate, and then it was bought by the Graf family, who are from Graf Diamonds, and we had an amazing 3-course lunch there. Really lovely dinner. I had arancini risotto balls to start with, which were amazing, and then I had a chicken main course. Charlie had, what did you have for starter? Some fish, hake,
Risotto, and then
ribeye. And then we had a strawberry cheesecake ice cream and rose flavoured jelly for dessert. It was probably my favourite meal of this whole trip, which is definitely saying something because we have had amazing food on this trip. And then we had a tour of the grounds, which are just stunning. Like, Mr. Graf has done an amazing job there, so it was really nice to have a look around. And then we drove another 45 minutes and we're back in Cape Town now. And we're spending our final 2 nights here at the Manor Bay Hotel, and it's a really beautiful little boutique hotel. We arrived, checked in about half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago, and we've just come into our room, and we're staying in the orchid room, so everything around me is completely orchid themed. We've got orchid wallpaper, orchid paintings, an actual orchid over there somewhere. So really lovely room, and I think we're going to be spending a lot of time in here because the weather forecast for today and tomorrow is pretty much cloud and rain and wind. So I think we're going to be having a cozy few days here, which I'm quite thankful for because I've got a lot of work to do. But let me give you a very quick room tour. It's not going to take long because it's quite a petite room. Well, it's actually not that petite, it's just all in one place. So we have this lovely big kind of main area here. Got a little library. I like how they've chosen like purple and green books to go with the colour scheme of the room. Huge TV, which has got like movies and everything all built in for free. We've got an iPad over here which controls the TV. Huge bed in the middle of the room. Chaz unpacking, and then if we go back here, behind the bed we've got the bathroom. Beautiful kind of marble bathroom with all the toiletries. Let's see what we've got. Got some body lotion, got some shower caps, sewing kits, and then a really lovely big rain shower. They also have this little area in here. They've got a pre-packed beach bag, which is such a nice idea. And then, oops, in the drawers you've got blankets, slippers, and a laundry bag. What's in this one? And then we've got a little welcome platter over here with some strawberries and chocolate. Not sure what that is, but I will eat it now. A little booklet. And then outside we have a little balcony, which would have views of Table Mountain. That is Table Mountain, but currently covered in cloud. Little balcony overlooking the hotel grounds, which are a nice swimming pool and a pond. Also serve afternoon tea here every day between 3:30 and 5:30, which is now, so we're going to go down and grab some bits and bobs for afternoon tea and just chill for a couple of hours before we head out for dinner. So it is currently about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been a horrendous vlogger today, but basically we haven't really done that much today because if you look behind me, okay, you can't really see, but it's actually grey clouds and pouring with rain. So not exactly what we wanted for our last full day in Cape Town, but we went to the waterfront this morning to the Victoria Woolf shopping centre and just had a little look around the shops, which was really nice. Didn't buy anything too exciting, did we?
No.
No, not really. We did buy some more biltong and some wine to take home with us though, which I'm sure our friends and family will be very grateful for. So we spent a couple of hours walking around the shops, and then we came back to the hotel, and I've pretty much been working all day, so not a terribly exciting day, but nice and productive. So yeah, it's 5 o'clock now. We're gonna go downstairs because the hotel put on afternoon tea between 3:30 and 5:30, so we're gonna go and grab some bits and bobs. And yeah, then we're going out for dinner a little bit later, so not too much to report today. Tomorrow morning we're praying it's going to be a little bit clearer because we still haven't climbed Table Mountain, and I really want to do it, but if it's anything like today, the view will just be appalling, so we absolutely no point. So fingers crossed. We have been very lucky with the weather so far. I think if it had been this weather any other day on the trip, we'd have been gutted, but it's not too bad that it's our last day. So we're going to go and get some afternoon tea now, and I shall see you a little bit later. cute. I have been a terrible vlogger today and hardly picked up the camera at all, so I do apologise for lack of footage, but you guys really haven't missed that much. We basically got ready for dinner after watching a lot of Parks and Recreation, and I did manage to get a few blog posts done, and then we went to a really cool place called Kloof Street House.
Yeah,
Kloof Street House, which it's really hard to say which is my favourite dinner place of this trip because we've eaten in so many amazing places. Yeah, it was very kind of New York / Shoreditch. Very, very nice restaurant. It was kind of indoor, outdoor. There was like tiled tables and plants everywhere. Had a really lovely steak and a coffee, and I had a nice strawberry daiquiri as well. So another really lovely meal, a nice one for our last evening in Cape Town. So we're flying at about 4 o'clock tomorrow. So depending on the weather, we might do Table Mountain or we might just go to the gym in the morning. And yeah, so that's the plan. And then we're heading back home, which is rather sad, but lots more travels to look forward to, and of course I'll be vlogging lots more. So yes, so Charlie and I are going to head to bed now, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. We've just woken up for our final morning here in Cape Town, or our final day, and thank the Lord the clouds have disappeared, so it's beautiful clear skies this morning. I'm going to show you the view from our room, which previously we haven't been able to see because it's been all cloud cover, but we just opened up the blinds this morning to find this view. So our room looks directly onto Table Mountain. Look at that, such a gorgeous view. And if you look in that top corner there, you can see the top of the cable car, and that's where we're going to go now. It's a very cool cable car actually. The bottom of it is rotating, so you get to see a full 360. I tried to capture it on the vlog, but I'm not sure if it'll come out as how I intended. A little bit chilly up here, isn't it, darling?
I should have brought a jumper.
Yes, Charlie's regretting his outfit choice. It's got a little bit more cloudy, which is a shame, but we can still see some really beautiful views of the coast, which I will show you now. And now I think we're going to take one of the walks. There's a few different walks you can take around the top. I think we're going to take like a half-hour one and try and find some dassies, which are these really cute little kind of fat furry guinea pigs which live at the top of here. And I remember seeing them when I was about 6 years old, and no one could believe me that they were a real thing, so I'm determined to find one. Let's go. Back down from Table Mountain now, and we've got a car full of luggage once again because sadly we are on our way back to Cape Town.
After 200 meters, turn left.
We set our sat nav to Australian, so we got Bruce telling us to put our sunnies on, haven't we, Char?
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. That
Name's
was the worst
Bruce.
Australian accent from me there.
Yeah, mine is better.
Yours is pretty good. So yes, we're heading back to the airport. Sadly, we're very, very sad to be leaving South Africa. But we're very excited to see our puppy dog tomorrow, aren't we, darling?
Yeah, boy!
We're very excited to see Dexter. Mum's been sending us videos on a daily basis of his of him being naughty and playing with Coco and Louie, his bro and sis. So we're just looking for somewhere to grab some lunch and then back to the airport. biltong in our burgers. Look at this.